individuals with developmental disabilities often don't have a voice. They don't have someone to advocate to get services together for them. To let them know, hey, you have rights, you have these abilities, and it's not always about your disability. It's about what you can do, what you want to do. That's the resource exchange.
I was paralyzed in a car accident about 18 years ago. 2 years ago, I discovered that I'd managed to come pregnant with an oops baby. She was born 7 weeks early at 2 pounds 12 ounces. And when she came home from the hospital, she was 4 pounds 2 ounces. The social workers came to me and they said, when the babies are born this early, you've always got to worry about, is there going to be a problem? She actually was only developmentally delayed for her age. So the social worker said, well, there are these programs through the Resource Exchange that are available to you. That just lifts the weight off your shoulder, and that makes all the difference when you're not alone. The wonderful part, especially for me being a disabled mom, is that because it's therapists coming in, they understand what it's like for someone who can't move their hands to do stuff. What we're doing is occupational therapy, and then we also recently have worked with the speech therapist because she's a little bit delayed in speaking. She's almost caught up to her age group. She's still a little bit behind. We really expect when she's out of the early intervention that TRE does, that she will be fine and will not require further services. Everyone that I've worked with through the Resource Exchange has just been very caring and very, very helpful. And I didn't get any of that, oh, you're a disabled mom, how are you going to take care of your baby? The Resource Exchange never looks at it as a disability. For taking care of Micah, just a challenge, which is all that it is. It's just a challenge.
When I was pregnant with Gabe, the ultrasounds showed that there were a lot of flags for Down syndrome, but we didn't have any further testing, so we didn't know for sure. But then when he was born, pretty much right away they knew. He was our 5th child, so I know typical development, but I was just kind of at a loss thinking, what specifically can I work on with him to help him? I didn't know anything about physical therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy. Those were all new words to me. And so I started searching online, and I found the Resource Exchange. We were leaving jobs from our previous place we lived. There was going to be gaps in insurance coverage, and that was another wonderful thing. I didn't have to worry about Gabe getting his therapy because TRE was going to cover it.
I have a cousin that had Down syndrome. Even growing up with the cousin, I didn't understand it. What I have realized is you really shouldn't put any limitations, because there are no limitations. You really don't know how far they can go, just same as any of your other kids. The learning curve is phenomenal. You know, you have to learn a little more patience. You have to have a little more understanding. You know, you look at the world through a different set of eyes. He doesn't necessarily understand all of the inputs around him. You have somebody who everything is through rose-colored glasses.
He's very good gross motor-wise. He's very good with his sign language and able to communicate. And if we hadn't worked on that at a very young age, I think he would be a lot more frustrated right now.
It's actually very exciting because we watch even the smallest things that are accomplished become big things.
I'm just so excited really to see what Gabe can do and watch him blossom and develop. I'm so looking forward to him going to preschool this fall actually. We have a great support network here for him, and the 4 older sisters help him out tremendously. So I'm very excited about what he's going to be able to do.
You learn how to appreciate every day, every accomplishment, every milestone, and you realize how special every single thing is. I'm excited about not just Gabe's development, but our development, because there's no doubt it makes us better people.
Cerebral palsy is a brain injury to the brain up here, and that's what's causing me not to walk. I would love to walk, but it didn't happen, and I've been this way all of my life.
When I first met Jay, he was kind of quiet about what he wanted or what he could do. He has a lot of struggles. He has a limited income and limited resources. And he's very independent.
I met Kathy. She got me in the rafting. and also the job thing that she's been trying to get for me. She gave me summer clothes. I tell you, she's just a sweetheart. I love her and she loves me as a friend.
Waiting list for adult services is 7 to 10 years currently. We look for things in the community that can help with areas of need and just kind of bring everything together to make life a little more doable while they're waiting for a resource.
There is some things I want to do, like go out, have fun, make a lot of friends. I want to take my family out, and the only way I want to do that is to work, get some food in the house, make some money. We got like 7 people, and our house, not enough room in that small space. I gotta share a room with my mom because she has nowhere to sleep, and I feel terrible, and I just want to do something nice for her.
I'm looking for housing, looking for something where Jay can use his wheelchair, and then helping him to be more independent. He's understanding now what's possible and what the world is, and it's not that tiny apartment, it's everything outside. He's grown a lot in just the last couple of months.
My dream is I just want to get married and have a wife and just be happy.
He wants the job, so you know what, he'll have a job. He'll be in a home, it'll be ADA compliant, and he'll be zipping through the halls in his wheelchair. And just doing and being, you know, the person that he is instead of what he's restricted to.
The Resource Exchange, they helped me, and I really appreciated what they've done for me. Thank you, Resource Exchange, for everything, and God bless you.